representing Simmons?
For Skates,
For Smith.
Smith, it's Jacob. He's out there.
Is Mr. Skates here?
Yeah, Mr. Skates, I have not seen, although I'll be honest with you, I wasn't looking for his paper.
And he's not, yeah. Okay, they need to come, the jury trial needs to come in here now. Mr. Skates is not here. Doesn't have an attorney, does he? He does not. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Christopher Smith, 25-02019. Parents, please.
Elizabeth Perkmoni on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Raleigh, on behalf of Mr. Smith, who is joining me at the defense table.
Okay, today was the date that was set for a jury trial on a disturbing the peace, boisterous conduct. Is there an offer on this?
No, I don't believe in office.
So you're intending to run a trial?
Yes.
Okay, and that's what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This matter is going to be reset because I have a conflict on my calendar today. March 23rd at 8:15. March 23rd at 8:15. We'll get you a notice to appear. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Smith?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Let's see, State of Michigan, City of Lansing, that is, versus Darius Lane, 25L2950161 and 25-02105. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perkmoni on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning.
Good morning, appearance.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Darius Lane, I believe.
Mr. Lane on Zoom? He's not. Have you gone, is Darius Lane here?
I do not think so.
You've not had communication with Mr. Lane?
I did last week.
Township, Benchmore, and default. We'll hold that to the end of the day, maybe he's running late.
Okay, thank you.
City of Lansing versus Quincy Leonard, 25-02472, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perkmoni on behalf of the city of Lansing.
That's what you want to do. And Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Leonard, who is approaching council table now. Your Honor, Mr. Leonard's dealing with a medical issue with the court reposed and he sat for the hearing.
Okay, today was the date for final pretrial. There's a witness here.
Yes.
Via Zoom. This is for reckless endangerment of another. How are we handling this matter?
Your Honor, I'll defer to the defense.
Your Honor, I just conferred with Ms. Krafmani. I believe the city would offer a kilovote of fines and costs here with a plea to the charge as it is. Mr. Leonard would be accepting that offer.
And you don't need to cover the fine, because that's what we do in city cases, though. So he just completes the charge.
Yeah, that's what he advised me in the conference room earlier this morning.
Is that correct, sir?
Yeah, I can't get less
What?
charge.
Oh, you wanted a reduction in the charge is what you asked for? I don't think the city's offering that, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so your options are to plead to the charge as is, or you can proceed to a trial. Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? Is that a yes? Okay, thank you. All of your responses must be verbal for the record, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you have the right to take this matter to trial and maintain your innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. And you have the right to make the city prove your guilt by proving first each element of the charge of reckless endangerment beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that? You have the right to remain silent at any trial and not have that silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at your trial if you like. You have the right to see, hear, and question any witness that the city calls to testify against you, and the right to call your own witnesses to present evidence or testimony on your behalf. You understand that?
Yeah.
You're willing to give up those rights to plead guilty?
Yeah.
Okay, is anyone coercing you to make you feel like you need to give these rights up?
No.
Anybody promising you anything to get you to plead guilty to the charge?
No.
Okay, you want to plead guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And is that because you believe you are guilty?
Yeah.
As to reckless endangerment of another, how do you plead, sir?
Yes.
Factual basis?
Your Honor, the internet cable on me a second ago, so I'm trying to reload the checklist. Mr. Leonard, is it true that on or about August 7th of 2025, you were present at or near South Cedar and East Potter Street?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan? And is it true that at the time you were driving a vehicle? And is it true that while you're driving that vehicle, you did so in a manner which recklessly endangered another person?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis of finding it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. The one who's driving record. While we do that, you can make application.
Thank you, Your Honor. As the court can see, Mr. Leonard does have some medical issues. A lot of these are stemming from this original incident back in August. He fully understands the decisions he made here were foolhardy and reckless, not just to himself, but to others around him. And he does continue to suffer the consequences of that poor decision-making physically and financially at this point, given he has a number of medical bills. You know, he is struggling right now financially in enormous way as a result of this. I would ask the court to take that into consideration when assessing fines and costs for him here today.
He's not working?
Eric, he's on disability right now as a result of the accident. That was just extended for 90 days. And he just had a seizure as well in January. So his driving privileges are suspended for an initial 6 months disability.
So the crutches and all of this is a result of this incident, you're saying?
It is continuing from that, yes.
Does your client have something he wants to say?
I don't have questions.
I think we also have a victim. I don't know if the victim is trying to make a statement or not. Is that why? He's here.
I believe he's here because he's kind of subpoenaed for the final pretrial, Your Honor. I'm not sure if he has a statement he'd like to get, though. I have not spoken to him yet.
Let me pronounce his last name, Vierick?
I'm sorry.
Is it Vierick? or
Yes,
Vierick?
it's Mr. Beard.
Mr. Vierick?
You're muted, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Weren't sure if you wanted to make a statement before sentencing of the defendant in this matter.
I don't have nothing to say. I agree with everything he said so far.
Okay, thank you. He's got at least 3 careless drivings prior to this. He's not getting leniency just because he put himself in this position. He put his life and other people's lives at risk, and it sounds like he does that or has done that often. All I see is speeding and careless driving on his driving record for the last 2 years. I don't know if he needs to be on the road. Fine is $300 with a $75 crime victim rights fee and $50 state minimum cost. How much are you paying today?
I'm sorry,
How much are you paying today?
today,
Yes.
my wallet and my mom's, I can pay the whole,
But when are you gonna pay?
I'm sorry.
When are you gonna pay it today?
My mom, she's out there, I can tell her my wallet.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay the balance in full today, and you'll be all set. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further. Thank you.
I will just go to that. I'll go to that. Sure. Thank you.
Am I good to go, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No problem. On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Alina Hanson, 25L2984811, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Brooke-Molly on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Zane on behalf of Ms. Hanson. She's present to my right.
Hanson had a speeding 16 over. Was there a resolution at this time?
Your Honor, I have not seen my officer, Mr. Boot, and I both checked both of the witness meeting areas and the hallways. The city would be making motions.
Motion is granted. You're all set.
Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you.
City of Lansing versus Donye Logan, 25-02714. Have we seen Donye Logan?
Your Honor, I'm waiving his appearance. There was a civil infraction offer made last week that he has given me permission to accept.
Community service, so we're not doing that anymore?
Your Honor, that was submitted to the city attorney's office, which is why the civil infraction offer was made.
That's correct.
I'm just gonna spin Judge Paul. I'm trying to read it here. Okay, so. Looks like at least in October, he was unhoused, living in his car.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that still the case?
Your Honor, he is working now. I believe he has gained temporary housing. He's getting on his feet. Part of the reason he was so eager to accept the opportunity he was given through the community service was he started orientation this week.
Okay, what is the civil version?
It was a breach of peace civil infraction. Your Honor.
It's fine, $75.
Thank you, Your Honor. He advised he'd pay probably today, but definitely by the end of the week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. When I get Mr. Bridges in a breakout room.
Severe didn't be able to move now. Representative Mr. Dalzell.
No, I didn't hear his name called.
Anthony Dalzell.
Yeah, present.
It says Lauren. No, it's Lauren Simmons. Okay, we'll wait for your attorney. Who do you have, Ms. Strong?
I have Chastity Morse.
City of Lansing versus Chastity Lynn Morse, 23-02016, appear, please.
Elizabeth Perkins on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Ms. Chastity Morse, who is standing to my right.
Chastity Morse has a hearing opposed, scheduled today for final pretrial. Was there an offer?
Yes, there is, Your Honor.
Who's the offer?
It's for Bridget.
Just for the record, you tell the offer for that one.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And she said accepting the offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Your fine is $75. Can you pay today?
No, I cannot. I owe like 700 and something in rent. Right now I'm struggling. I'm on fixed income, I'm on SSI, and I'm on assistance. I'm sorry, I just got through crying. Like I think about my daughter that I had to bury that murder. That's why this situation occurred, because I was drunk and went in the right mind, and my daughter had got murdered.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This
This is recent, you know?
no, it's from years ago.
It was in June of 2022.
No, my daughter. Yeah, well, I'm talking about
This incident?
yeah. It was after my daughter died.
This incident was from New Year's of
Okay.
23, I believe, Your Honor.
Okay, and it was related to the loss of your daughter?
Me drinking and me being in that situation, yes. My mind wasn't right at that time.
And you had interaction with the police or something?
I don't even remember. I guess they were questioning me about, I have no idea. I don't even remember.
Questioning you about the incident of your daughter or?
No,
Oh,
I was drunk at that time. And me being drunk led to,
got it.
only way I could cope with it at the time was drink. I don't drink no more though.
I'm glad to see that you're not, or hear that you're not drinking anymore. I wouldn't say that's the only way that you could cope. That was just the way that you were coping at that time. And everybody grieves differently.
And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too fond of the police because being around the police let my daughter bleed for 7 hours in Detroit, bleed to death. So wasn't too fond about being around the police after that.
Hopefully you're dealing with the trauma in a healthier way and not through alcohol. Your fine of $75, I'll waive it and close the file and you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Perkins is also ready, Your Honor.
Code enforcement here for a matter. Ray Garcia. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what matter he was. You were there, Ray Garcia? Me neither. Do we know Ray? Do we know Ray Garcia? Ray Garcia? It's Gino.
I'm Garcia.
It says Ray though.
If I recall correctly, Your Honor, I do believe he's a representative of VMG Properties. I think he's the owner of that company. I think it's a code matter at 9.
Oh, Ray Garcia.
If my memory serves me correct.
Okay, code is here. And then you have who?
Mr. Perkins, Ryan Christopher Perkins.
Oh, he was highlighted on mine like he was in custody. Okay, City of Lansing versus Ryan Perkins, 24-01624. Appearance case.
Elizabeth Perkins on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Mr. Ryan Perkins.
Okay, Mr. Perkins has a no ops license. He must have been in custody at his last court date. How are we resolving this matter?
Your Honor, the notes that I have say that there is no offer unless valid, and when I checked last week, his license was still revoked. However, the public defender has informed me that he intends to go to a license restoration clinic on March 13th.
Is this the one at Union?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
No, we can reset it after that. It's March 13th. April 6th at 8:30. April 6th, okay, 8:30, at 8:30, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You have any questions at this time?
No, no.
Okay, we'll get you a notice to appear. Anthony Delvon is here, and then you're done with Bridges. You ready for?
I just need to briefly speak with Ms. Crawford on both of them, and then it should be okay.
So he was. You got the heavy hitters in here for the city cases. huh? Yeah.
2 hours.
And then the third one, so he-
Apparently. Think so.
Sir, we have muted
Yes.
you 3 times.
Oh,
You ready to go on Bridges?
Yes,
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jesse Bridges, 21-02183, 22-01836. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Burke-Molly on behalf of the city of Lansing.
good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Bridges, who joins us via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Bridges had a no ops and then a driving while license is suspended. Were you all able to resolve these?
Not as of today, Your Honor, we would be making a request for a brief adjournment. He has completed everything other than the test. That is a money issue for him right now. He advised he gets paid every 2 weeks. So if the court would allow 3 for him to get the money and take the test and get us the paperwork from that.
It's kind of hard to hear you guys.
I can say it again louder. You advise that he needs 2 weeks to get the money to take the test. So if the court would allow an adjournment of 3 weeks to get the money and take the test and present paperwork from that.
So he can get another permit?
So you can take the test to get the permit towards the full license. The city's looking to see the permit here.
And then if he gets a permit, then what?
If he gets a permit, then it would be amending the DWS to another no ops. So he would be pleading on 2 no ops charges.
April 6th at 9:30. April 6th at 9:30. Now, Mr. Bridges,
Yes, ma'am.
you don't have the best track record of returning to court. That's why we're dealing with a 2022 and a 2021 case in 2026. How are you going to remember to return back to court?
Okay, I came today. I told you it's time to get rid of the BS.
You ain't never lied. So the reason why I'm looking at your sealing of your cars because you're putting it on your calendar.
Pardon
On your
me?
phone?
No, because I told you it's hard for me to like hear you guys.
Oh,
Like right now,
got it.
the volume is like all the way down, so I had to have my ear to the speaker.
Okay, well, make sure you put this date in the calendar on your phone, in your house, at your job, wherever you need
Will
to
I
put
be
it,
able to
okay?
come down there today and get paperwork for that?
You can come and get a copy of your notice to appear if you'd like.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be there right now then.
Very good. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good morning.
You too. And then you said you were ready with Mr.
Delvon.
Delvon. This is City of Lansing versus Anthony Delvon, 25L29-73781. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crook-Moley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter, on behalf of Mr. Delvon, who's joining us via Zoom.
Hey, Mr. Honor, I got paperwork from the car dealership. I was trying to call and let you guys know, but they gave me like a whole bunch of paperwork. Like something like that.
For that paperwork, Your Honor.
You were gonna be a question adjournment for,
We were trying to get that paperwork.
okay, this was for a registration code transfer. How
Yes,
much
Your
time are
Honor.
you looking for?
And they gave me this as well.
You're not long if he's got the paperwork I need to give over to the city.
Next available date.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I can come down there today if that works for you guys and just give you the paperwork.
That works too.
Alrighty.
Fine with the state, Congress.
Yeah, if you can come now, then we can maybe get this resolved today, if you can come today.
All right.
Just in case you said anything.
I'll be on my way then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll hold the file. Okay, and then,
Your Honor, if I may inquire briefly,
Yeah,
on Mr. Skates, I know you reset Mr. Smith's trial. Are you anticipating resetting that one as well? I just have.
no, I think warrant. He didn't appear.
Okay, I didn't, sorry, I missed that. I want to just get our officers up here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is there anyone else besides Mr. Garcia on Zoom right now?
We have two code compliance officers here. And I just submitted someone on an iPhone. Who do we have in the courtroom? Hi, Mr. Russick.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I'm seeing all the heavy hitters in city cases today. What matter are you here for?
Mr. Quinn, Your Honor.
Are you ready to proceed on Mr. Quinn's matter?
I think that we would need to have Mr. Abood back in here.
Okay, sounds good. Who's on the iPhone?
Oh, are you ready?
Yes, I can.
Perfect.
I can do that.
Who's on the iPhone? Oh, well, come back later then. City of Lansing versus Patrick Edward Quinn, 25-02232, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crook-Moley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Alexander Russick, P 77581. On behalf of Mr. Quinn, who's standing to my right, Your Honor.
Okay, looks like in October, the offer was for him to complete 24 hours of community service and the city will reduce the charges.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Okay, what's the reduction?
The reduction would be 2 breach of the peace civil infractions, Your Honor.
$75 a piece. Can you pay today? We'll get you over to the window to make payment. You'll be all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And do we have 2 code compliance matters or just?
Yes, Your Honor. This looks like it was BMG properties in Schultz at 9, BMG's at 9 and Schultz at 9:15.
Okay. And sir, what's your name?
Mark Washington.
Okay. This is a great. Is Aaron Rodgers here? No? Aaron Rodgers? Straw. For Aaron, for him. Okay. This person was in Eaton County. He's not there no more, I'm assuming. Aaron Rodgers. I didn't do the downstairs. Jason Walker. We haven't seen Jason Walker. City of Lansing versus DeMarco Washington, 25-01535. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crook-Molly on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Sharp on behalf of Mr. Michael Washington, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Washington, let's sentencing today. I do have a pre-sentence report that was prepared back in November. And you got a copy of that, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any reason to make corrections, updates, or deletion?
No, Your Honor.
One correction I would like to point out, Your Honor, is that Mr. Washington has since become employed. He is the primary caregiver for his mother. And he has even moved in with her to assist her with her support needs.
Any other updates? You can make allocution.
Yes. Mr. Washington has readily and frequently acknowledged the error of his ways throughout this initial interaction with the criminal justice system. This is evident in his assessment documents along with his pre-sentencing investigation report. He is also actively, as I mentioned, working as the primary caregiver for his mother, which is currently his main source of income. So far as to move in with her to ensure she receives the quality care and the around-the-clock support that she needs. And he continues to be an active father and a supportive life partner. Based on these facts, Your Honor, and since this is a non-serious misdemeanor, being an OWI without property damage or injury to another, we would ask the court to invoke the presumption for non-serious misdemeanors.
Does your client wish to make a statement? Wasn't it recommended that he be referred to outpatient treatment?
I do believe that it said that he recommended for an education program over outpatient treatment, if I read it correctly.
It was recommended Mr. Washington be referred to outpatient substance use treatment. First paragraph. Those are the things I'm mostly concerned about, not that he's a caretaker for his mom and that he's a good dad. He's supposed to do those things. What did he do as it relates to this? Did he do the MAD impact panel? Did he do that? Typically, when you want to come in here and tell me to give them that presumption, you've already advised your client. You bring proof that you've completed the MAD impact panel so that the court can see that you've taken some effort on your own. You've not even done that. So now I got to put him on probation so that I can supervise him doing that. Why are you raising your hand?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did go to Crystal Ray.
To do what?
I think that's the outpatient.
You're doing treatment?
I went there and they didn't say anything about treatment. I just had to get assessed.
You're talking about for an assessment. It says here that you had a severe cannabis use disorder. So it was recommended that he was referred to outpatient substance use treatment. That's what it says. And so the recommendation that the probation officer came from that. And for you to complete some substance use education, submit to random testing, complete MAD impact panel within 90 days. At the bare minimum, if you wanted me to sentence you to fines and costs, you would have came in here with a certificate that you participated in the MAD impact panel, and I don't even have that.
Would this court entertain an adjournment for sentencing to allow Mr. Washington?
This was adjourned. He was scheduled for sentencing back in December. We won't be adjourning this anymore. It's gonna do 6 months probation. While on probation, he's got 90 days to complete the MAD impact panel. He's going to do substance abuse treatment and provide evidence of that to probation and evidence that he's employed to probation. While on probation, he's going to submit to random alcohol and urinalysis testing. He'll pay the cost of that. He's not to be at any bars or nightclubs. He's not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance. You have any questions, sir?
As far as you said the MAD.
Yes.
I would have did it if I knew that.
I know.
I didn't know I had to do that. I was only told to do the assessment.
Yeah, well, I told you that if I took your plea, that is, I did. I told you that at the assessment. It says here, adjourned for a substance abuse assessment. Here, my handwriting there. Offer impaired. That was October 7th. All I see is that Judge Ball adjourned it for me to do the sentencing. So I took the plea. I don't know why he didn't take the sentence. It was set for sentencing on December 2nd. All Judge Ball did was on December 2nd is reset. So I took the plea. So you had already done the assessment to get the offer. This pre-sentence report was prepared back in November. When did you get a copy?
Back in November, Your Honor.
So you and your attorney were advised back in November that that was going to be something that the court was looking for. It's now February. So
I'm sorry, Your Honor, that was a translation issue on my end. I did not understand.
No worries. When we get private counsel in here, they almost always come in here at the syntheses. They've already done victim impact panels, all of that. They always advise their clients to do that because it's common that we order that. And so just coming in here today, telling me that you're caretaker for your mom and that you take care of your children, does not tell me that you addressed, and that's just one aspect, but there was also the aspect that your assessment did say that there was some need for some substance use education. And you've not taken any action on your own to address that. Had that been something that you've done since the time of the assessment, like I've already gotten into some counseling, then yeah, that's when the presumption that I'm just going to put you on, I'll give you a fine and cost would hold true. But you've not done anything on your own to address that underlying issue. And when that's not taken care of, it could get worse. You could find yourself back here, and we don't want that. So we want you to address it. And you have the opportunity to request early discharge from probation once you've completed those things. So after 90 days, if you've done everything you were supposed to do, you can request to have the early discharge from probation. Okay, sir? Lastly, I think there was MSP, so they did not submit OWI cost recovery. Oh, boy. $30 per month oversight fee for each month of probation that you do. So if you do 6 months, it's $180. But obviously, if you get discharged early, it's half of that, okay? There's a $75 crime victim rights fee that will be assessed. What's the $50 state minimum cost that will be assessed per statute? I'm gonna waive the discretionary fines and costs, and you'll be able to make monthly payments on that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
I do have an OWI cost recovery worksheet for the city. Do you have a copy of that?
It's not, and it says here from Mr. Sumter, MSP. It says not submitted. And then it says restitution amount, OWI cost recovery not returned by Lansing Police Department following FOIA request. Did you get a copy of OWI cost recovery?
Sure. Can I put your honor, or I can send
You
it?
don't need to. What is it for?
It is for 2 officers. It's $336.92
From MSP?
from the city.
LPD? 2 officers, 336.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not objecting, obviously, to the amount. She showed it to you, see. Sometimes there's errors on there. You want to check. So no objection to that. Okay, so 336 for OWI cost recovery. I wonder why it said LP, MSP. Your total is 641. You'll make monthly payments on that, okay? I've already advised you of your right to request early discharge from probation. In order to do that, you can get the form from your probation officer, or you can get it off the court website. If I set it for a hearing, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you for early discharge. You do not have the right to court-appointed counsel to represent you for early discharge from probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So was it one not in, you want me to give him a permission? Yes, please. Do you have any questions? We're gonna get you the notice that tells you about your rights to early discharge, and you're all set, okay? Thank you. Any additional matters?
No, Your Honor, thank you. I'll address the cost recovery issue for office to ensure it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know. We typically usually always get it from the city. I don't know if MSP, I don't know why. I don't know if maybe they thought MSP did it. I don't know. That might have been what the issue is, but nonetheless.
Maybe the holidays played some part. It was around Thanksgiving.
Richard Glass.
Yes.
Who do we have here?
Mr. Oliveros is in.
Mr.
Oliveros
Oliveros.
for second.
And then Mr. Glass is a little early.
Monica Lyon Smith is also here.
Who's representing Mr. Glass?
I am.
Okay, you said Monica Lyon Smith.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where?
We're sentencing. She's right out in the hall. She had to bring her child with her today. So.
Who was here first? Was it, who was here first? Was it her or?
I don't know which one of them is here.
I think it was.
Okay, sounds good. We'll do his first. City of Lansing versus Adam Oliveros, 25-02098.
Elizabeth Marconi on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Oliveros, who's standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Oliveros was scheduled today for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report that was prepared on February 4th. Did you get a copy of that, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
I did Friday afternoon.
Okay, any needs to make corrections, updates, or deletions?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
You can address the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did review this report with Mr. Oliveros. I think we both believe it's a fair and accurate one. They noted in here that Mr. Oliveros takes full responsibility and is completely honest and forthcoming about the decisions he made that night. Decisions that endangered himself, but more importantly, other people on the road that night. And I think that's something that has kind of cemented itself within him. When we did the original assessment, that was something he and I talked about at length in terms of the need to make adjustments and changes in his life based on not just what happened, but also what was reflected in the assessment. And I think what's reflected in the PSI is that he took that conversation and that assessment to heart in terms of needing to make serious changes within himself, his decisions and his patterns to make sure that he never endangers himself or anyone else in a similar way again. And I think he might choose to speak on that himself. To the end, Your Honor, I think the assessment is fair and honest. I don't believe there are any amendments or changes I would ask the court to make here.
Thank you. Did your client want to make a statement at all?
Yeah, oh,
You can make a statement.
oh,
if you'd
okay,
like to.
sorry. No, pretty much what she was saying as well. I understood what I did was wrong, and since that point, I don't want to ever like get into that same position. So like, I've been honest with the assessment and everything I had to do, and I took care of it, I think in a timely manner. So I just think, I just don't want to find myself in that position again, so.
I hope not. It's dangerous.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And it's not responsible, and it's, just inconsiderate over people. I could have hurt somebody, so.
Have you already engaged in any treatment?
Well, I just had the meeting with my probation officer, and we just, as far as the things he recommended, told me to do, I've done it, so.
What things were those?
The assessment, sorry, what was the other one?
Just asking what you've been doing since, have you taken any classes, done any treatment programming?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, no, I have not.
I'm going to adopt the recommendation. I find it appropriate under the circumstances. There'll be 6 months probation with in order to engage in intensive outpatient treatment. You'll also be ordered to do the victim impact panel within 90 days and provide verification of that, okay?
Okay.
You'll provide proof also that you are employed. You understand that? You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol or marijuana while on probation. And you're not, and you will be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing. And you're not to be at any bars or nightclubs, okay?
Okay, Your Honor, I can do that. I have pay stubs right now.
You have what?
I can prove my employment right now.
You do that with probation, not with me, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee per statute that must be assessed, plus $50 state minimum cost that must be assessed. Each month of probation is $30 per month, so if you do the full 6 months, that's $180. And then there is, it's like $422.99 for OWI cost recovery. That will also be assessed. Okay?
Okay,
I'll waive discretionary fines and costs.
appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. So that's fine. That's $727.99. Again, you can make monthly payments on that. Lastly, this is an advice of rights as to probation. You have the right to request early discharge from probation once you've completed half of the term I just ordered, so 6 months. So long as you've been compliant with the order of probation and you've not had any violations, you can make a request to be discharged early.
Okay.
You can file the paperwork yourself by getting the court's MC 512 form off the court website, or you can ask your probation officer. And then you will file a copy of that with the court, and then also a copy of it on the city attorney's office. They have 14 days to respond in writing to your request, okay?
Okay.
If I set it for a hearing, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you for your request for early discharge, but you do not have the right to court-appointed counsel to represent you for any such hearing. I've never held a hearing on a request. I just reviewed them without a hearing, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I understand.
Okay, I'm gonna have you check it with probation before you leave, and then you'll be all set, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Delano is gonna come in. Okay, I have. So there was somebody in the hallway here for sentencing. That's it. Smith Wines. Of Lansing versus Monica Janae Lyons Smith. This is file number 25-02207, appearance please.
Elizabeth Riccone on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Straub on behalf of Ms. Monica Lyons Smith, who is standing to my right.
Okay, today was the date that was scheduled for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report that was prepared back on the 4th of February. Council, you did get a copy of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. And do we need to make updates, corrections, or deletion?
None from the city, Your Honor.
The only update I think we should make, Your Honor, is relative to employment. Monica has since obtained employment at private home healthcare.
At where?
Private home healthcare.
My understanding is that she completed a substance abuse assessment back in October. Why wasn't that provided to our probation department?
I'm not sure.
That's what the report says.
It was supposed to be sent over and I called the people from Crystal Way where I got the assessment and they're supposed to email it over to her. I didn't know why they didn't have it from prior, but
Never received it.
I wasn't aware, Your Honor.
Yeah, so that impacts our ability to make a accurate assessment as to how she should be sentenced, and that's probably part of the reason why, did you say? Okay, that's probably part of the reason why they're requesting 8 months probation, because they're trying to build in time for her to get an assessment.
No, she has received the assessment or completed the assessment.
You have a copy of the assessment?
I do believe I do. You should as well, right?
Yes, I have it. It looks like we got it sometime in around December 3rd.
I will say that Miss Monica Lyon Smith brought it to us in hard copy form and we uploaded it into our systems. So we also did not receive it from Crystal Ray.
I just need to see it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to follow the sentencing.
Would you like me to send it to Addie, Your Honor?
That's fine.
I just sent.
Do you have a valid medical marijuana card? I do. You have it with you? Show your attorney.
bear with me.
Yeah, you just forward. Okay, you reviewed her card is valid.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then you can address the court for allocution.
May it please the court, Ms. Lyon understands that she erred in her decision-making on July 18th of 2025, and she has been working ever since to grow from her mistake and the resulting experience. Ms. Lyon Smith has been working on getting her GED. She has remained active in attending church at Kingdom Life Church. She has also rededicated her life to caring for others, including her son. And she has recently secured employment in private home health care, which provides support and care for elderly community in a home setting. In light of these material improvements, Your Honor, we would request the court to consider the revocable presumption.
Did your client want to make a statement for this actually?
I just want to say that I'm really apologetic for everything that happened that night. In circumstances, I would have never been behind the wheel driving, so I just wanted to apologize.
Thank you for making the statement. This, your client already engaged in any mental health counseling?
No, ma'am.
Because the assessment does not indicate at all that she has a substance use disorder, but it does think she would benefit from some kind of psycho-educational experience due to trauma or things of that nature. So that's why I asked, because for your long-term benefit, that could be beneficial. Under these circumstances, I wouldn't be ordering that. But that's something you should know and consider strongly. She doesn't have a substance abuse assessment. This is a first offense. Doesn't have a substance abuse issue that is, however. That was, okay, that was marijuana, but she has a valid marijuana card. I can't put her on probation because she's been using marijuana. I think that the presumption is sufficient. She does need to do the MAD impact panel. Within 90 days. And provide verification of that, okay? Cost. $75 crime victim rights fee that I must assess plus the $50 state minimum cost that must be assessed. Is there a cost recovery?
I don't have anything in my file, Your Honor.
That says not submitted. So I cannot assess OWI cost recovery. Your fine in this matter is $300 on top of the 75 and 50, so that's $425. When do you intend to pay that?
Can I have like two months? Maybe?
You can make monthly payments.
Yeah, can I do that? Please?
Yeah, how much are you gonna pay monthly?
I think 150.
Are you sure that you can pay that much?
Yes, ma'am.
When are you gonna pay the first 150?
Next Friday.
Next Friday, the 20th? Or Friday of this week, which is
No, the 20th. It would be.
Okay, I know you'll make your first payment of 150 on February 20th, and then you'll pay 150 per month. And then you'll just have to complete the MAD impact panel and provide verification. And then you'll be all set. Any additional matters for the record?
Should she provide verification?
Our probation department.
May I ask, what is the MAD program?
It is a program that you need to do to tell you about alcohol, the effect that it has on you, the effect that it can have on victims when you have alcohol or substance-related conviction. So it's just going to give you some alcohol education and then explain the impact it could have on victims. And you're gonna go down to probation. They can give you the information on how to register for that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem. Any additional matters?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Thank you. Code compliance matters ready to go at all?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready to go on BMG Properties LLC.
Okay. Students, VMG Properties LLC. This is 250007831. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth McColney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
And then I think, is it Mr. Garcia? Are you present on behalf of VMG Properties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, today was a date set for a code compliance hearing. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, I have spoken with the code of compliance officer, Mr. Smith, who appears also today. The tenant of this property has refused to follow the ordinance, and compliance has not been met. The city would be requesting a $500 fine be assessed, and that a hearing within in or about 30 days be set for follow-up.
Refuse to follow the ordinance as it relates to what?
This would be heavy equipment parked in the yard where it should not be under the zoning.
Well, he's present, so typically all this happens is you have to have a hearing, and don't just give up. You can't just give a fine. I could do that if he didn't appear, but he's present, and unless he's admitting to failure to follow the ordinance, you got to proceed with the hearing today. Is that what you're doing, sir? Are you admitting to failing to follow the code compliance ordinance?
Your Honor, it's a tenant that has a vehicle that is not working. It's a large vehicle. We did pay the last fine of, I think, $1,200. But you know, our hands are tied a little bit when we have a tenant. I mean, as a landlord, we can only do so much. You know, the law only allows us to do so much.
Are you prepared for a hearing?
I can be, Your Honor. Would you like me to ask the code officer to come in person, or would this soon be?
Well, yeah, because I don't know how he's gonna testify and present evidence otherwise. And Mr. Garcia, you live in Lansing?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you're both gonna need to come in person for this.
Unless you'd like to schedule this out, Your Honor, I know you said you had a conflict, so I don't want to slow up the process.
It's not, I don't know how long this code compliance thing will take place. And he said, let me see what this is. And then Mr. Garcia says he has a tenant.
Yes, Your Honor.
The tenant was not at all the peanut, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, give me a date for in-person hearing. April 6th is our next available date for hearing at 11. You gotta appear in person, Mr. Garcia, okay?
Okay. 11 a.m.
Yeah. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. There was another code compliance. Let's see,
Yes.
Skip Schultz.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is Skip Schultz here?
I do not believe so, Your Honor. And I do not believe it's in the Zoom courtroom either.
Okay, so let's see, this is a City of Lansing versus Kip Glenn Schultz, 260014151, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perkman only on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Right, Mr. Schultz might also be in warrant status with other files, so. Today was the date that was scheduled for a code compliance show cause. And he's failed to appear. Counsel, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, the city would request a default judgment that be entered on this matter for a fine of $500.
Your request is granted, and can you get an order to the court?
Yes, under the 7-day rule, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. Mr. Walling, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let's see. Both code compliance officers can leave. Mr. Smith, you're all set for today. Oh, you're muted. Is it Mr. Fiorletta?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're here on behalf of Michael Dallaire.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Michael Dallaire, 18-05552. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perkman only on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Alan Fiorletta appearing on behalf of Mr. Dallaire.
Okay, this is an operating 0.17 or higher, a pre-trial. It looks like there was a discovery request back in December. Counsel, did you get the discovery?
I received it last week, Judge.
Are you all negotiating a resolution still at this time?
We're still negotiating, Your Honor.
Okay. Is it a request that he or his client undergo a substance abuse assessment?
There is a request to share any potentially mitigating information or proofs that he may have, yes.
Oh. And so, Mr. Fiorletta, how do you want to proceed at this time?
I'll defer to the court. If the city attorney has time, I'm happy to wait and go into a breakout room. But again, I'll defer to the court. I'm happy to discuss this at this time, or we can have a conversation later today.
We can have a conversation later because she has a courtroom full of people right now. And I think she would need to see some, if an offer is going to be extended, she needs to see some mitigating information, whether that be proof of a substance abuse assessment or whatever that he has. I recognize the age of the case as well. So that's why I'm asking how much time you think you might need, because you're gonna have to have a conversation off the record and not during docket right now.
Well, would the court like to set it for another pretrial? I know this is our third one, Judge. I've done two with Mr. Abood, and now this one with opposing counsel, of course. But if the court wants to set it out for another 30 days, I will note this, Judge. I note that my client has had, according to him, he's had a tough time getting a hold of anybody to get in to see the substance abuse counseling. If somebody can kind of point us in the right direction, that would be appreciated.
I'm not sure what substance abuse counseling he's referencing.
that the court referenced earlier this morning with regard to the, Mike, what is it?
To get an
Substance abuse
assessment?
assessment, yes.
Okay. I don't know who he's gonna do this assessment with. We don't have any control over that. Does he live in Lansing?
Pardon me?
He's
Does
in
he live
Mount
in Lansing?
Clemens.
Yeah, I don't
He lives in
know. I
Mount
don't,
Clemens.
there's a number of places he can get an assessment from. The court doesn't control that. You should talk to the city attorney about where, or some possible places where he could get an assessment. I don't know if they have any recommendations in Mount Clemens, but I know they have some local recommendations.
That's fine. Right, and I just wanted to make sure that the court would be fine regardless of where he had it done, or if the court had preferred providers.
I don't have a preference.
Okay.
April 6th at 9:30 work for you?
Via Zoom?
As long as it's by Zoom, Your Honor.
That's fine.
Yes, that's fine.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, we'll reset that for April 6th. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who do we have in the courtroom?
There's a private attorney who needs to speak with Ms. Croft-Malney, and then I have Mr. Arnold here. Who's ready.
All right, and which matter are you here for, counsel?
Good morning, Judge. For Eliani BSL.
That's set for formal hearing today?
Yes, Your Honor, and we can actually proceed. My officer is not here today.
Okay, you're dismissing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Case is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem.
All right, thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Have a good one. So you say you have who?
Jamie Arnold.
Oh, City of Lansing versus Jamie Arnold, 25-02593. Up here, please.
Elizabeth Croft-Malney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Arnold, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Arnold has a driving while license suspended pre-trial today. How are we going to resolve this?
Your Honor, last week the city extended an offer to reduce to no ops. Mr. Arnold intends to accept that.
That's correct, Your Honor. He has completed an outcome course and the certificate was provided to the City of Lansing.
That's what you want to do? Please, no ops? Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. You can put your hand down. You have the right to the presumption that you're innocent, and you have the right to maintain that presumption and take this matter to trial. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf, the right to remain silent and not have that be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at your own trial. You understand that you have to give up each of those rights in order to plead guilty to the amended charge of no ops? And you're willing to do that? Anyone threatening you to give up these rights and plead guilty? Any promises if you give up your rights and plead guilty? Nope. And are you entering a guilty plea freely and voluntarily? You entering a guilty plea freely and voluntarily? As to the amended charge of no ops, how do you plead? Factual. I'm sorry?
I do.
How do you plead? Thank you. Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Arnold, is it true that on or about August 20th of 2025, you were present at or near Kalamazoo Ave and South Pennsylvania Ave? And is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan? And is it true that at the time you were driving a vehicle on those roads? Yep. And were you doing so without having a valid operator's license? Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
No, Your Honor.
Court satisfied with the factual basis and find your plea to be free, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Now your fine is $200. When can you pay that?
Today.
you to the criminal traffic window, and you'll be all set, okay? Rashard Glass is here. You representing Mr. Glass?
No, Your Honor, I believe that's Ms. Straub. I grabbed her from the hallway.
She's meeting with another, she's meeting with someone else, I guess.
Oh, she might be with Mr. Griffin.
Who else do we have in the back? Is the one?
She just walked in. Oh, this is Mr.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, sorry.
No, you're okay. He's coming.
I can't get the audio back.
Okay, who did you just meet with?
I just met with Griffin.
And Glass.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Henry Griffin Jr. 25-02622, 25L2961 and 973. And let me see that. 25-01731 appearances, please.
Elizabeth Kirkmonley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Henry Griffin Jr., who is here via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Griffin has a driving unlicensed, expired plate, no proof of insurance, and failure to stop after property damage accident and a DWLS. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city is extending an offer that the defendant plead guilty charge to be failed to stop an ID after a property damage accident, he drove unlicensed, and the plate charge, and the city would dismiss the DWLS and insurance civil.
Okay, plead guilty to failure to stop.
Yep.
So that's count one in this file. And what else?
File 25-02622, drove unlicensed.
And then what else?
And 25L2961971, the expired plate.
Oh. How does your client want to proceed?
He would like time, Your Honor, to think about that offer. This was just extended to him today. Tried to reach out to him last week. We crossed paths, Your Honor.
You want time to think about the offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm trying to see how much time he's had to think about this. Let's see, August. This was going on since July. He was working to restore a license and pay fines. October he came back, he needs more time.
He was able, Your Honor, to secure, I do believe, his instructional permit, which is why the offer was just extended last week.
Okay, so what did he think was gonna happen here today?
Well, I don't believe that he thought that failure to stop and identify would move forward, as he did stop and identify.
Oh. If he stopped and identified, then you should just move that to trial. No?
We can certainly put a date on the calendar, Your Honor.
Yeah, there's something to think about. You don't, you can't, he couldn't possibly plead guilty at this point to that because he wouldn't be able to make a factual basis if he in fact stopped and identified. I'm sorry. March 23rd at 8:15. March 23rd at 8:15. Jury trial.
Will that be for all the cases, Your Honor, or only the staff to failing the staff?
Well, I can only run one trial. It sounds like you are willing to dismiss the drive or dismiss the driving while license.
Yes, I'd be willing to dismiss the driving while license suspended if he would still like to plead guilty on the drove unlicensed and expired plate and then dismiss the insurance civil infraction.
Okay, so you can't get a factual basis to a failure to stop is based on what she's saying. You two are the only people that know the information I don't. And so was your body cam or the dash cam or some evidence that you reviewed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, based on what she's saying on behalf of her client, there's no factual basis that we can reasonably get because he did in fact stop and ID. So we're either gonna have a trial and then we'll have to figure out the DWLS and everything else as well. We'll set it all because it sounds like the offer is contingent on him pleading 2-1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and then you all, if that plea doesn't work, we can figure something else out, maybe, I don't know. Or if we just have a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
But the trial will go on the failure to stop without property damage accident for that date. Okay, let's see. You have any questions, Mr. Griffin?
No, I just know, but I do have my license now, so I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. It sounds like there was an offer that took that into consideration, but that offer did not dismiss the failure to stop after property damage accident. So for those reasons, at this time, we're continuing to a jury trial for that particular charge, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus Gregory Fox, 25-03799, 25L2976521 and 22, and 25L2985411. Appearances, please.
Elizabeth Markmoni on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strong on behalf of Mr. Gregory Fox, who is here remotely.
Fox has a handful here. Have a driving while license is suspended. This is Gregory Fox Jr., correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We have a no insurance,
Yes, Your Honor.
another no insurance, and a basic speed. Council, how we proceed?
At this time, Your Honor, Mr. Fox would ask the court to adjourn to give him more time to restore his license. He does plan to use his upcoming tax refund to pay off fees that are an impediment to him restoring that license.
April 6th at 8:30. April 6th at 8:30.
You talking to me?
Yes, partially, Mr. Fox. So your date has been adjourned to April 6th at
Okay.
8:30.
Okay. Oh, is is that it today then, or?
He might need to come in person because I think Zoom confuses him. You can come in person on April 6th, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. You're
And
all
you
set.
said April 6th at 8 o'clock?
8:30.
8:30? Okay. I'll put it in my
Thank
calendar.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, did I do bridges? Did not cross it off? Is that what happened? No. Did we see Jesse Bridges?
Yes, Your Honor, he was on
Oh,
Zoom
okay, I
earlier
did
and
do
he came
bridges.
and picked up paperwork about 20 minutes ago.
Very good. You have paperwork from him, sir?
No, he was the one who asked if he could come in and.
Oh,
take it.
that's
He
right.
did
It was
show
Mr.
up.
Delvon that brought something in.
Yes, and I
Okay.
believe Ms. Cruckmon is reviewing it right now.
Okay, and then we have Derek Stevenson and we got Lucy Sampson here.
I'm ready to go. Laura is also out in the hall, Your Honor.
So Mr. Hughes is out in the hallway as well. I'm just waiting to.
Savannah, Laura, Savannah Rose, Laura.
Okay, wait a minute here. Let me get rid of these boxes. Zakari Hughes is here. Savannah Laura. I don't know what this is in the hallway. We got all these nice benches that we pay for the people to come to court. Court's not out there.
Your Honor, Mr. Sampson's gonna be a dismissal if we can just advise and release him. If possible.
City's dismissing.
Yes, Your Honor, his license is now valid.
Mr. Sampson, you're free to go.
Thank you. Wait, so,
Your case
What?
was dismissed. It was a little quiet. I don't know if you heard it.
oh, my bad, I didn't hear it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Okay, Mr. Stevenson? Okay, can you unmute, please?
Hey, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, this is the City of Lansing versus Derek Stevenson, 25L2978 111 and 112 appearances, please.
Elizabeth Crismoley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Derek Tayshawn Stevenson, who is here remotely.
Here we have speeding 1 to 5 over, and then a failure to display operator's license. Did we resolve these?
Your Honor, the city is, well, Mr. Stevenson was given a huge street break on both the speed and on the license charge. The city has actively charged and accept responsibility on that civil infraction.
You said he was given what?
A street break on the speed. He was going 40 and a 25, but cited for 1 to 5. And was given a no opt instead of a driving while license revoked or suspended.
Your Honor, I have not had a chance to connect with Mr. Stevenson. I did call him last week. I cannot advise the court at this time.
So you're saying, counsel, he was given a break on the speeding because they were at 25 and they're 26.
Under their remarks, it says 40 miles per hour in a 25 zone.
Okay, so Mr. Stevenson, do you have your attorney's phone number?
No, I didn't have the same attorney last time, so I ain't know I was getting a new one.
Did you get a voicemail from your attorney?
It's not been set up, excuse me. Right here.
Yeah, I didn't check my voicemail, so I really couldn't tell you.
How are you supposed to get in contact with your attorney if you don't check your voicemail and or set up your voicemail?
I thought I was gonna be able to. I thought they was gonna give me a number or something to call them. Like I didn't know.
You thought who was gonna do that?
Like I thought they was go. I thought my old attorney was gonna get back with me and call me, but I didn't know that she was gonna call me and I was gonna get a new one.
Attorney did call you. You didn't answer and then your voicemail wasn't set up. So how are they supposed to get in contact with you if you're not taking care of your responsibility to make yourself available so that they can either call you and you answer or leave you a voicemail that you respond to? Because at bare minimum, you saw that you had a missed call.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't know it was an attorney though, so I'm just, yeah, that's my fault. I'm sorry that I ain't answered.
There's not gonna be an offer, so I guess you're gonna have to log in to talk to him at some point. Hang tight, your attorney is gonna log in just a moment. Who's the other person you had?
Savannah Rose Laura. Do you think Richard Glass is also for you?
City of Lansing versus Savannah Rose Lara, 23-00419, appearance please.
Elizabeth McMullen on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Ms. Savannah Rose Laura, who is standing to my right.
Okay, this matter was reset back in November to allow the defendant to work on restoration of her license. How will we proceed?
Your Honor, the Secretary of State is still showing her as revoked. The city would be requesting an update or.
The update, Your Honor, is that Ms. Laura needs additional time to come up with the finances to be able to get her license restored.
She employed? Yes.
Yes.
Is this something maybe she should go to the license restoration clinic?
I do believe.
I'm going on March 13th.
April 6th at 9:30. April 6th at 9:30. Future notice to appear. You have any questions today? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further, thank you.
Thank you. This is in writing.
Thank you. Yep.
And you said you have who? Oh, Mr. Glass.
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Rashad Laquan Glass, 25-02432. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth McMullen on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Mr. Richard Glass, who is here remotely.
Okay, Mr. Glass had a pretrial schedule for operating while intoxicated, 0.08 or higher. I think last time you were still waiting for a substance abuse assessment. Did you receive it?
No, Your Honor. Mr. Glass did go to Cristo Ray to get his substance abuse assessment completed and was asked to come back on February 11th.
So his assessment's February 11th?
Yes, Your Honor, at 8 a.m.
6, 9:30. At 9:30? Yes. April 6th at 9:30 is your new court date. Okay,
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
do you have any questions for the court?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
Thank
No No problem. I thought I admitted somebody. Where, okay. What's your name, sir, on the Samsung SM?
Stevenson.
Sorry, say it again.
Delano Stevenson. I'm
Your
just here.
case number?
I'm here with in court with my son Derek.
Not in my virtual courtroom. Oh, that's only for litigants. So if you want to be a moral support, you gotta either, are you in the same house with him?
No,
How old is he?
pardon?
How old is he?
19.
Oh. I think he's gotta log in to meet with his attorney, and that's up to him if he's gonna waive his attorney-client privilege to allow you to go in that meeting room, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well,
put
he's
you
gonna.
on mute.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Thank you. Thank you.
Huh? I'm gonna have the attorney, is she logged in? She's already in. Could, someone, message her in there? Not Washington. Let me see. Can you, sorry, can you do me a favor and go, not a flavor, a favor and go ask Ms. Straub, to ask her client if he's going, if he wants his father in the private meeting room with him.
Okay, the one, whoever she's meeting with right now.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
Mr. Stevenson, your son has not waived his attorney-client privilege, so you're free to go. Thank you.
Matter, Mr. Abud and I have been discussing that because there's some odd things.
Who's the code compliance person here for that?
Zachary Driver, and I haven't seen him.
No, he's not here. And neither is Lansing Car Wash.
Not that I know of. No, Your Honor.
Let's reset this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
April 6th at 10. April 6th at 10. Neither appeared. Arnold Carpenter still to appear.
No, Your Honor, she's
No?
here. I've been waiting to speak with.
Oh,
Erin
okay.
Carpenter. Yes. Yeah, so she's here. She just wants to.
And the car uses down or outside.
And then, um,
Anybody see Brandon Rage?
I have not, Your Honor, and I just left him a voicemail last week. I didn't get an answer back.
Yeah.
Have a good one, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy that called. That's the guy that called. Um.
Who do we have?
I have DeQuari Hughes and Aaron Carpenter.
You can be seated. Okay, City of Lansing versus Takari Hughes, 24-01824 and 2401230092. Appearances, please.
Elizabeth Brooke-Molney on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of DeQuari Hughes, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Hughes is sanitizing his hands. How are you today?
Good, Your Honor. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Okay, let's see.
Good. God bless.
Same to you, sir. Okay, looks like you have a operating intoxicated and so display ops. How we proceed?
Your Honor, no offer has been extended at this time. However, the defense and I have spoken, and the defense would like an opportunity to share any potentially mitigating proofs with the city for our consideration.
Is he gonna get an assessment?
The city's not asked for one, Your Honor. They've asked for other potential things for him to do, like classes or potential VIP. I will be honest with you, all the VIP panels I'm finding are no attorney referral, they're court order only, but I'm gonna look in to see if I can find a way around that. So they haven't asked for the specific assessment, but we'd like an adjournment to get some other things done to show the city in terms of mitigating here.
Okay, we're gonna get you the next court date. I'm gonna tell you now, though, if whatever you show doesn't work, I'm not gonna down adjourn it for an assessment then.
Understood, Your Honor.
So because this is already gonna be adjourned to April. So if
Understood.
he was
And I'll
gonna
certainly talk about the assessment.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Probably best to talk to him afterwards. You have a question?
April 6th at 10. April 6th at 10. You have a question, sir?
I just didn't know what anything you just meant.
Oh, okay, your attorney will explain that to you. Okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
You're
interrupting.
completely fine. You should know what we're talking about. A substance abuse assessment, sometimes the city will request that before they consider an offer of reducing the charge. So you'll talk to your attorney and you all will figure out how you want to move forward. And your next court date is going to be on the 6th of April, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll get you a notice to appear in just a moment. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further.
Thank you. What do we got going on, Mr. Stevenson? Oh.
Your Honor.
He's back on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Derek Stevenson. He's going to plead to the failure to display ops
Yes, and the speed.
and the speeding. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay, raise your right hand. I don't know if your camera's flipped, but that looked like the other right hand. Okay, okay.
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, you have the right in this matter to proceed to jury trial and the failure to display ops. At the time of your trial, you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You can maintain your innocence and require the city prove each element of failure to display an operator's license beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to see, hear, and question any witness the city calls to trial to testify against you, the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf, and the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive your silence and testify at your own trial if you'd like. You understand those rights, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to give each of those rights up to plead guilty to the failure to display an operator's license?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you or coercing you to plead guilty to that charge?
No.
You understand that your plea has to be freely and voluntarily made, correct?
Yes.
As to the failure to display an operator's license, how do you plead?
Can you say that again, ma'am?
As to the failure to display a valid license, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis?
Yes, Mr. Stevenson, on December 17th of 2025, around 3:08 a.m., were you pulled over at East Kalamazoo Street at or near South Magnolia Avenue?
Yes.
And at that time, were you asked to display your operator's license?
Yes.
Did you in fact display your operator's license?
No.
And did this interaction happen in the city of Lansing, the county of Ingham, the state of Michigan?
Yes.
I think that satisfies the factual question.
No question, Your Honor.
I find this factual basis sufficient. I will accept your plea. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Does he have a valid license?
He does not, Your Honor.
It's suspended
It has been revoked.
or revoked?
Well, it was revoked at the time of this ticket. It's suspended now, Your Honor.
The fine is $300 and you're accepting responsibility on the speeding?
Yes.
Your fine on the speeding is $140, so you owe $440. When are you gonna pay?
Could I do a payment plan?
Yes, how much are you gonna pay and when's your first payment?
If could I do like 50 a week?
When you're gonna make your first payment? This week?
Could I do it next week on Friday?
Okay, I'll state your first payment will be due February 20th. You'll pay 50 in full, $50 per week until paid in full, okay?
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set.
Right.
You said Irene is present, you ready to go? Is that Ms. Sutters? Irene Carpenter?
Oh, I think it was.
I believe that was Ms. Sutter, Your Honor.
Did Ms. Sutter leave or?
I believe she might be speaking with, I might be using it.
Is it Gino Garcia? No, Gino?
I don't believe so.
I appreciate you. City of Lansing versus Irene Carpenter, 250-294-9451. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Farfalloni on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Ms. Carpenter, who is standing to my right.
The officer has a failure to display an operator's license. Was this resolved?
Not today, Your Honor. We'd be asking for a brief reset. She's got pretty much everything together. She needs to go do the last class with the Secretary of State, or the last test, I'm sorry. She'd be requesting 2 to 3 weeks to do that.
April 6th at 10. April 6th at 10 a.m. Do you have any questions for the court today? Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing for me, Your Honor.
Thank you. Get your notice, ma'am. City of Lansing versus Hayden Lockhart, 25-02673, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Burkman on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Commenter on behalf of Mr. Lockhart.
Okay, Mr. Lockhart is present via Zoom. Today was the date scheduled for pre-trial. This is for reckless driving. And this was already reset so that you all can negotiate. Is there an offer?
No, Your Honor, there's no offer.
How does your client want to proceed?
Judge, we'd like just, I guess, one final pretrial.
For what purpose?
Well, to discuss the no offer situation, or I guess it could be set for a trial and we could discuss it in the meantime, I guess.
Is the city changing their position of no offer?
Your Honor, I have notes that say that the opposing counsel believes this was a loss of control. However, I don't have anything in my files that any mitigating proofs of such things, so I don't have anything to consider at this time.
Set up for trial.
Thank you.
March 23rd at 8:15.
March 23rd at 8:15. Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. Have we seen Wayne Woods?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
That's unfortunate. He has a lot of files. And it's been adjourned a couple of times. No insurance. That. And I don't think everything until 11. I think it's in the hallway. someone where he is accommodating, he's no longer accommodating. Goodbye. Yep.
Well, no, we added on one today, so this is the one you said was coming. Right, right. I'm assuming he'll be back, and I'm assuming he'll be down. If not, then I have another list that I. So there's no pay after this? Yeah, that I sent this morning. Okay, yeah, all right. So, yeah, he gets sentenced today, so I'm figuring that he'll probably be dancing, ladies, alcohol.
All righty. You ready, Mr. Jackson?
Yeah.
Who's in here? We let him in, man. We get too much noise. Huh? City of Lansing versus Uriah Jackson, 25-02822, appearance, please.
Elizabeth Carboni on behalf of City Lansing.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter, on behalf of Mr. Jackson. Your Honor, I have not been able to speak with Mr. Jackson this morning.
Is he in Department of Corrections?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
Were you able to speak with him before this morning?
No, I was not. The facility wouldn't accept a Zoom meeting with me, and I was unable to drive out.
They're not accepting Zoom meeting?
That facility was not. They wouldn't let me make one.
So he's in Macomb Parole. This is a OWI. That it was reset for him to have a substance abuse assessment. So you don't know if he's had an assessment?
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I imagine he is not in his current location.
Mr. Jackson, how long have you been in custody in Macomb?
Since January 16th, but I was in the county on the 5th of January.
Did you complete a substance abuse assessment?
With CMH, I did.
Okay, so he might just have to sign a release or something, I guess.
Potentially, yes, Your Honor. And I became aware on January 14th when his probation agent called and notified me he was in custody.
How long was he in custody for?
I believe he just advised January 5th.
No, until when?
Oh, I don't know. This is my first time seeing him in custody.
Do you have a parole? You said what?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking a program, BPI right now.
You know how long you'll be in custody?
Due to it's like up to 90 days, so it's 52 sessions, no weekends included. And I haven't started class, not just yet, but it should be within the next week or two, hopefully.
What's the class for?
It's VPI.
Oh.
It's like all like the thinking cognitive classes all in one.
I think it sounds like the DV program class. It's the 52-week program.
No, they changed it from DV. It's not for DV. They put all of them like thinking for a change, violent prevention. They put all of them together.
Gotcha. You have another person here, another matter?
I currently don't know.
Okay, I can only give you 5 minutes, maybe talk to him if you want to go and see how you want to move forward, because I got to get out of here at 11:30.
Okay.
I mean, without anything else to consider.
And who do you have, Ms. Traub?
I have Mr. Terrell Washington, who is here via Zoom, as well as Mr. Camden Cottrell sitting in the back of the courtroom.
Okay, City of Lansing versus Terrell Washington, 25-02696, 25L29569092, appearances, please.
Elizabeth Carboni on behalf of City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strong on behalf of Mr. Terrell Washington, who is here remotely.
Okay, he has a failure to stop after property damage accident and a no insurance. Were you able to resolve these yet?
Yes, Your Honor, there's been an offer to plead guilty as charged on the failed to stop and ID with the no insurance civil infraction.
How does he want to proceed?
He would like to plead, Your Honor, to take the offer.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Before you can plead guilty to the failure to stop after property damage accident, you must first understand your rights. You have the right to the presumption that you're innocent, so you're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to proceed to jury trial and require the city prove your guilt by making them prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf, the right to remain silent, not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and take the stand and testify at your own trial. You understand those rights, sir?
Yes.
Are you willing to waive each of those rights in order to enter a guilty plea?
Yes.
Are you on probation or on parole?
No.
Anyone promising you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Any threats or coercion to get you to plead guilty?
No.
As to failure to stop after property damage accident, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Is that because you believe you are guilty?
No, just want to get it over with. I got too much stuff to handle.
Awesome. Please not accepted. We can set this for trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to set it for trial.
I know you, but I don't accept pleas to get it over with. You have to plead because you believe you're guilty.
Okay, well, I'm guilty.
Well, it's too late. Because one of the two is a lie. And I swore you in under oath under the penalty of perjury.
March 23rd at 8:15.
March 23rd, 8:15 in person at the court. Any additional matters for the record?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
We'll see you at your next court date, sir, in person.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, City of Lansing versus Camden Cottrell. I have 25-02530, 25-02529 appearances, please.
Elizabeth Bartholome on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Mr. Cameron Cottrell, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Cottrell has a driving while license is suspended, and then he has a reckless driving. This was reset so that he can try to get compliance with his license. Has he been able to do that?
No, Your Honor. The previous offer extended by Mr. Aboud was that there would be no offer unless he became valid. He has since managed to rack up between this last setting and this setting 2 more DWLS convictions. So any offer has been rescinded as he will not have a valid license until well into 2028.
Try one, two.
Guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you have the right, you can put your hand down, you have the right in these matters to proceed to jury trial. You are presumed innocent until proven guilty. You can maintain your innocence and require the city prove your guilt as to each charge. They would have to prove each charge, the elements beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to remain silent at any trial. They cannot use the silence against you, or you can waive silence and testify at your trial. The right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf, and the right to see, hear, or question any witness that they call to testify against you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you wish to waive your right so that you can enter a guilty plea on both charges?
Yes, I do.
Is there anyone coercing you to do that?
No, there's not.
Any promises to get you to waive your right to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
And you're pleading freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see, as to reckless driving, no injury to persons, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to driving while license is suspended, revoked, or denied, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty to both because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Factual basis?
Mr. Cottrell, on August 17th of 2025, around 3:14 a.m., were you driving on East North Street at or near Turner Street?
Yes, I was.
And were you at that time pulled over by a police officer?
Yes, I was.
Is that after you had been driving recklessly?
Yes, it was.
And were you also driving at that time with a suspended, revoked, or denied license?
Yes, I was.
Did all of this happen in the city of Lansing, the county of Ingham, in the state of Michigan?
Yes, I did.
do believe that satisfies the factual basis, Your Honor.
Any questions from the prosecutor?
No, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. The finds you pleaded freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. You can address the court prior sentencing.
Your Honor, Mr. Cottrell is very admitting of his wrong in this incident. He is currently undergoing a lot of treatment under his sobriety court oversight in Berry County in Hastings, Michigan. He has completed a cognitive therapy course. He goes to 2 AA classes weekly. He is also enrolled in relapse prevention. He has a therapist that he visits on a weekly basis. He reports to his probation officer weekly and also to his case manager assigned to him through the sobriety court. Based on all of that, Your Honor, we would ask this court to impose fines for Mr. Cottrell today.
Please. So Mr. Cottrell is on probation?
That is correct, Your Honor.
How long has he been in sobriety court?
Over a year.
Oh, so you have an understanding that pleading guilty could have impact on that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your fine and the driving while license suspended is $300 plus $75 crime victim right to $50 state minimum cost. The reckless driving, your fine is $400 plus $75 and $50 state minimum cost. How much are you paying today?
It's 375 total.
On one,
And then what was the other?
325 on one, or 525 on the other.
I could pay $100 today and then hopefully set up a payment plan with you guys.
You can do that right now. It's $100 today. When are you gonna make your next payment?
A month from now.
$100 each month?
I can probably do that.
Is that probably, or are you sure?
Yes, I can do that, Your Honor.
We'll get you over to the counter so you can make your payment and you're all set for today.
Thank you.
Thank you. St. Peter Callahan.
Mayor, she has my phones. I believe this is a courtesy reset from Judge Flores the last hearing.
And what about Jay Bryant?
Look, your voicemail, Your Honor.
No response.
Not so far. Mr. Jackson is ready to go, though.
Back on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Uriah Jackson. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Jackson about the potential of adjourning for assessments and things like that. At this time, he wishes to proceed with pleading today and requesting the court conduct sentencing today.
He wants to plead guilty. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. You have the right in this matter to take this case to trial. You are presumed innocent until proven guilty. You can require that the city prove your guilt by taking this to jury trial and making them prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at any trial and they can't use it against you, or you can waive silence and testify at your trial if you like. You have the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf and the right to see, hear, or question any witness if they call to testify against you. You understand those rights that you need to give up if you want to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is anyone coercing you to get you to plead guilty?
Okay.
Has there been any promises stated to you, not stated on the record today to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
I'm not likely to do immediate sentencing. That's clear, correct? Are you aware of that, sir? I'm not doing immediate sentencing.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you still want to enter a plea at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is that because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, ma'am. I should.
Okay, you're on parole and you have a hold for 90 days?
Yes, ma'am.
How long are you on parole for?
It's 2023.
Until when?
I was supposed to get off before I got sentenced to this class. I was supposed to get off January 27th of this year. After I was done with PATS, I had completed PATS over there on Waverly. But due to me taking this class, violation of my parole extends. I don't know yet. I know like once I complete this program, how long it'll be extended for.
Okay, and you discussed with your attorney whether or not a guilty plea in this matter will have impact on your parole status?
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like the supervised discharge date was supposed to be May of 26. You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to put on a future job application.
Yes, ma'am.
It also could have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to operating while intoxicated, blood alcohol content above a 0.17, how do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
And that's because you believe you're guilty?
Absolutely.
Factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it true that on or about June 16th of 2025, you were driving a vehicle on or near, I just lost the street name. Thank you. North King and West Oakland Ave?
Yes. Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true that at that time you were in the driver's seat of a vehicle
Yes, ma'am.
and police came onto the scene at some point during your time there?
Yes.
And did they suspect you were driving that vehicle after having consumed alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
At which point they took you to the hospital and conducted a blood draw, correct?
Absolutely.
And that blood draw came back at above 0.17?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I think that satisfies the factual
Anything
basis.
from the city?
City satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. This matter is up for sentencing.
April 6th at 9 a.m.
April 6th at 9 a.m. I did note that he did, or at least he stated he recently underwent a substance abuse assessment at CMH. If that is in case the fact, we can get a copy, if he can sign a release. Otherwise, he'll have to undergo a substance abuse assessment as he had a very high blood alcohol level on this.
And I apologize, Your Honor. Would you repeat the time?
9 a.m. All sentencings are at 9.
Yeah, I was reading that. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Jackson?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.